Today we'll be talking about the 7 smart ways to buying your property. I know it's overwhelming, the process, but today I'll be breaking it down for you step by step so that you can know what to do to get your. It doesn't matter the state you are, you're just still dreaming or thinking of that perfect home. You are in the right space today. Go grab a note, get the popcorn ready, and you're going to learn a lot today. Number 1, you need to know your credit. It is very important for you to know your credit score. This is because it impacts a lot. It doesn't matter what the score is right now. Even if you're scoring 300, which is like the zero of credit score, stay down, relax, check it out. What is my score? And what do I need to do to get to a point where I will have at least fair or good credit score? So that's what you need to do. Your credit. If you don't have a credit at all, get a secured line. With a secured line, you can start building your credit. Make sure you are paying on time. Make sure you don't open too many accounts. For your credit score, get it. If you already have a credit report, go through the report. Make sure there's no error. Where you need to dispute something, go ahead and make sure that every errors are corrected so that your credit score can be perfected towards your home buying process. 2, calculate your budgets. It is very important. According to a very famous book, my famous book, the Bible, nobody built a tower without first sitting down to know what the cost is going to be. It doesn't matter what you're making. You need to be sure. Are you saving? Are you building? Is all your expenses just going out? You want to look at everything you are earning. You want to look at what is your expenses, your income, your expenses, so that you can know what to do for the next level in terms of your savings. So calculate your budget. Start looking at how much is coming out of my pocket every day, because buying a home is a big deal. Once you have your home, you're going to maintain it. You're going to pay your mortgage. So you need to start planning your budget from the moment you start dreaming of buying a house. I tell you, this is very important. Most people don't tell you that. You have to work on your budget from that moment that you know you're going to buy your house. Look at your income, check your expenses, look at what do you need to cut so that this dream, this goal of buying a home will be achieved. And that brings me to number 3 steps. Number 3 step is save for your down payments. Very important. No bank is going to give you 100% of the money. There is a percentage you must pay, which may be for FHA 3.5%, for conventional loan maybe 5%, depending on the kind of loan program you're going to have eventually. There must be part of money that will come out of your pocket, which is why number 2 is very important. You need to save towards that down payment. If it's 3.5% you are saving, you are going to put as down payment plus your closing cost. It's time to start saving it right now. It doesn't matter if you're planning to buy in the next 3 years, in the next 2 years, in the next 6 months. You need to start saving. How much are you going to be saving every month towards that down payment? Start today before you start looking for the house. Start saving today. $10, $100, $500, $1,000. Make sure you are saving something, because you will need some sum of money that you will take to the closing table that will be added to what the lender is going to give you to be able to purchase the house. So it's very important for you to make that saving. So number 4, research the home you're going to buy. I know you're not fully ready, but the best time to start researching is now. Again, I'm going to say that to you. The best time to research is now. It's time for you to start going out to the areas you like. Start checking the houses, the neighborhood, the school district. You are looking at what is possible. It's time you need to start researching. What kind of home? Do you want a 2-family home? Do you want a single family? Whatever it is, start going out, start researching. Be sure there's no crime in the area you are looking at, because by the time you are ready to go home hunting, a lot of things are going to be overwhelming. and you want to avoid being overwhelmed with too much information. So you need to be prepared for the process. Do your research. Know the home prices. Know the home prices. Research. Again, I say research. Research is very important. School district, neighborhood, then ultimately the price of the home in terms of what your budget can afford. You need to do the research. So again, let me just quickly do a run through of what we talked about. Number one, know your credits. Number two, calculate your budget. Number three, save for your down payment. Number four, research the home you are going to buy. And number five, very, very important, get a mortgage pre-approval. What is a mortgage approval? A mortgage approval shows what a lender is willing to loan you for your mortgage. Now, this is very important because don't just think that, oh, because I want to buy a house, bank is ready to give me money, they'll just give you any amount. They are going to calculate based on your income. What is your ATR, your ability to repay? And I'll use a very hypothetical example. Say, for example, you are making $5,000 every month. Nobody will expect you to pay the whole 5,000 towards your mortgage every month. It's not possible. You're going to eat, you're going to fuel your car, you're going to, you're going to take care of yourself. So there's no way the total amount you're making will go towards your, I'm sure you make sense, towards your mortgage. So only a percentage, which is usually about 45, 46%, depending on how what kind of loan you are getting. So they are going to look at your income. A lender will evaluate. I'm going to say that again. A lender will evaluate your income and put that factor of usually about 46% thereabout based on the loan, will calculate that as what you can easily pay. And they're going to they'll also qualify it to your existing debts. And they will calculate that as what you can pay. So what I'm saying in essence is when you submit your document to show your income, your pay stub to a lender, he or she is going to calculate what is the maximum amount the bank can give to you. And with that document in your hand, which is called a pre-approval for the amounts the bank can give to you, you can now take that to the next step. So it's very important, get a mortgage pre-approval. So number 6, hire a realtor. This is very important. A realtor is trained to help you negotiate for you in the process of home buying. The realtors don't just have the knowledge of the home to buy. They are meant to guide you through the process to make sure that you don't buy a house that is in default, to make sure that when it comes to negotiation in terms of getting credit from the seller, the realtor can help you. So it is very important. But of course, the law allows you to approach the seller yourself and buy the property. But my honest advice, of course, I need to make to make a disclaimer. I'm also a realtor, but I tell you, realtors will work for you. So very important. Make sure you get a realtor. Getting a realtor will ensure that you lean on the knowledge, the market expertise, the experience of this licensed realtor in getting the best. So it's very important. By the time you're hiring, you're like the CEO recruiting somebody. Do an interview with a realtor and say, look, I'm ready to buy a house. How are you going to help me? What experience will you bring to bear for me so that this process can be smooth for me? And of course, if you check 1 or 2, 3 realtors, you get the best who will work for you and get the ultimate house that you are looking for. And I'm saying, make sure you get a realtor. Once you get a realtor, his job is now to start taking you to all the houses that that is possible for you in the market. So get a realtor. Let him do all the sorting for you. Let him be the one making the appointment. You go together. You ask him questions. Don't be afraid of asking him a question. What do you think? Based on your experience, what should we do? And with his experience, you likely get that kind of house that you've been dreaming of. So very important, get a licensed realtor. And finally, number 7, make an offer. You've gone through the process. You've been shopping. You've seen the house. You like it. It is what you desire. it's time to write an offer. Your realtor is going to help you prepare the purchase contract. He's going to tell you how much you are offering, whether you're offering below or above the listing price or at par with the listing price. But once you have that, make an offer. Hopefully, finger crossed, the seller is going to accept your offer. And once you have that, the offer is accepted. You are almost there, because the next thing is you go back to your lender. I've seen the house, the offer has been accepted. This is the contract, and they will guide you through the process of closing. And at the closing table, you sign every document. Voila, you have your house. So I'm going to say congratulations. It sounds simple with the way I've listed it in this video, but I've seen a lot of clients. It could be overwhelming, it could be stressful, but it's going to be worth it by the time you have the key to your house. And I'm going to say congratulations. Hopefully, it's the best house that you've been believing God for.